comes not only in saving your hand, but continuing the idea of getting as close as possible when somebody has a weapon, stick, you know, maybe they're the one attacking with the umbrella, right? You don't want to be at the end. You don't want to be at the dangerous part, right? You don't want to be out here. You want to be in their face. And the closer you get, the less this becomes useful, right? So if you're in close, if you're in that close, your lead, your cross, all of these are going to be too long a distance to do at that close range. So even your palm strike, you can turn it into a palm strike. You don't want to be doing it from this close. You have nothing behind that, right? Whereas you can still wind up, you can still turn that elbow into something useful, right? 1, 2, when you're in that close and controlling, let's say, a stick. Now, we didn't actually do much knife defense. Frankly, knives are pretty much the most dangerous thing, in my opinion. A sword, you can see its length. You can see what you can get away from. And just like a stick, you can get inside it very easily. Knife, on the other hand, it only extends that far from the hand. So to get inside the dangerous part of the knife means that you have to come in very close to that. Plus, even if you do, even if you happen to get even if you get in close, right, this turns around, right? So unlike a stick or a sword, you know, getting inside doesn't save you, right? So we'll just spend the last 10 minutes or so talking about what we can do about this. Now, one is our very handy overcoat. Not handy this summer, you would die. But again, in England or in Vancouver in the rainy times, somebody comes up to you with a knife, this can be your best friend. Not only because it's leather, you can have any other fabric as long as it's thick enough. Once you wrap this once around your hand, this is not going to be cut very easily, right? Like I say, 3 layers of any kind of overcoat are probably going to stop a knife from giving you a really deep cut in your hand. It'll cut the coat, that's for sure. But at least you're saving your hand. This will allow you to deflect the knife long enough to get your other hand around the arm, for example, like we did with the arm bar. So, I'll just switch it up. Okay, great. So, bring us on. Great side. Thank you. So with this, you know, regardless of the coat, what I can still use the same defense we did for the stick defense when we were talking about the Aikido. So here it's stepping in, right, and having both hands over here. Now I can do the same jujitsu of dropping on top of this, and this knife stays here, right? He's not cutting me with that because I've got the hand. Now, if I only had the elbow, then he can turn that around, and that becomes very dangerous again. But because I've clasped the knife to me, this throw still works, right? It's still dangerous. I'm always trepidatious about teaching knife defense because, like I say, it's one of the most dangerous things. You should find a way to get away rather than try to do. Say that right up front. Try not to deal with a knife at all, okay? But if you have to, then so we have that we learned here. Now, getting to the outside is also a good idea. So waiting for an attack, coming to the outside here, this is also a good place to be for the same reason as we were talking about with the boxer or with anything else, right? Getting out to here, now he can't attack me with that hand, and this hand with the knife is being controlled by either hand, right? And I have free rein on face, kidneys, that sort of thing. A lot of people teach knife defense itself. Chances are a solid beating, and along with the feet, don't forget our kicks, right? Even if he doesn't drop the knife, you are dropping him to a level, right? Get him down to the ground, down to there. Now, when you're running, he's going to be limping, hopefully, and not be able to chase you. And that's all that we want to get out of this, right? It's not take the knife away, try to deal with it, because chances are you're going to get a cut. trying to control the knife hand and then deal with the assailant is probably going to be a better tactic with a greater margin of success than trying to deal with the knife itself, right? Because there's a bunch of turns and whatnot that you try to do to control, try to strip it away, and that sort of thing. But while you're trying to strip away the knife and you're looking at this, you're being punched, you're being stomped on, pushed, and if he has friends, you don't want any of that either, right? Whereas controlling the knife hand, kick, punch, punch, down, run away. Even if he has friends, you're getting out as quickly as possible, right? And really the evasion aspect of Bartitsu is the real emphasis for knife defense, okay? Now, you have an umbrella, you have a better chance. A little bit of a better chance against a knife, right? But I still would rather you evade than try to use your umbrella. Like I said earlier, he has the knife and umbrella. If I'm attacking for the head, chances are he's going to use a knife to defend his head, and now I have the knife hand again, right? Regardless of how effective this is in terms of berating him, or even attacking the knife hand, the key is get control of the knife hand, right? And then we can deal with the assailant, right? Exactly the same principle, and some of the same things we all do. Let's put it there. Everybody's really tired. So, just for the last 10 minutes or so, let's